Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, it's getting closer. Right now, well, I had my 4 in hand that was working for most of my rough out work after I did most of the chiseling. And now I'm down so close to my line, and I tried to get it. I was kind of coming close to the line, but not there. Just kind of trying to fit the vise and see if it would go in, but I'm like right near my line, and it's so close, but so far away. This doesn't want to fit yet, but if I start chiseling again, it'll just give me a gnarly kind of chip out finish. So just been kind of going at it with the file, and this is a half round like mill bastard file, and yeah, it's just a half round bastard file, kind of medium to coarse. I mean, this is my metal file really, but it's what I'm using with it now. I don't have any of those really nice rasps or anything yet. I haven't. I don't know. They're expensive, even the used ones. So I'll just continue to work at it with this file. It's working, and that half round is about perfect for this angle of this radius here. You can see I had it opened up here, but not in the back of the. So I'm just kind of making it kind of symmetrical. Got a nasty piece back there that it's a piece of breakout that I've got to. I'll probably glue it back in, but for now I just don't want it jacking with me while I'm trying to file. So I'm just thinning it down right here. Well, these are the kind of things that all those other channels don't show. And something else, I've got another one of these, but it doesn't have the brushes on it. This is called a file card. This was another one of those freebies. Just happened to be still sitting on the bench when I went to go load up all my bags for $1. And just cleans out your file. And you get them stubborn ones in there like that. And you run over it with the hard bristle. Just flip it over to the flat to get the round over. And I had a comment already on my last video, but I think I understood what you meant by that. And I think what you meant, I know I still won't be able to fit it in there, but oh, so close. Was to basically, as it sits, kind of, you know, up against. Of course, that would be up here now, but what I think you meant was basically to put a block here and a block here that's 1/2 inch thick, and then put a thinner piece along the face, and I guess put a block up here too, but either that or the thin piece on I don't know what you were, I think you were talking about the thin piece up here in the front, but there's kind of two problems with that. I still have to countersink the screw that's going to hold the wood jaw to this, either because there's a machine. I kind of have different options on this guy. So these holes here are obviously to go through here and into the bench top. That secures it from here, and then you have the 2 lag screws that go up through here. So that's 4 mounting spots. The conundrum that faces is, okay, if I use these to screw there, then how the hell am I supposed to screw in from the back? How am I supposed to screw in my my screws that are going to mount the chop to the actual jaw, right? Because you can't do both. You can only do one or the other. The other holes, if you use these two to secure it, then these 2 holes here actually have machine screws, but I'm not. I guess I could tap them out and find out what they are and get some bolts for it, which I probably will end up doing. But you're still going to have to go through the face of the vise, or of the wood, to get those screws in there. What I'll actually probably end up doing is not even doing that at all, because my screws are going to probably end up being out here somewhere. I might end up putting some there too, but maybe 4 locations. I don't know. We'll see. The mounting will be kind of its own little escapade. But what I plan on doing, I know this isn't this is maple too, but this is not the piece I'm going to be using, but it's kind of the right size. Well, not really, but what I plan on doing is for demonstration anyway, kind of taking that shape and imagine that being about a 1/2 inch to, and then the vise will then sit right in, and kind of go down like that. That way, as it goes, it's kind of goes down onto the vise the vise, and then insets into the vise or over the vise. That way, the top is already covered, and I have my sides, and I'm not worrying about seeing the metal section. So hopefully, and I should be able to get away with a 1-inch chop, which will give me another 1/2 inch. So now we're getting closer to, to 7. Well, so 6.5, 7 inches. But if I use a 1-inch chop, I'm minimizing how much I have here. I don't know. I think I'm going to start out with an 1.5 inch chop, or maybe even 2 inches. I don't know. And then, I can always shave it down from there. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, I'm just trying to get this hole opened up. Yes. Turning out pretty nice. I really don't want to see this part. Now it looks really oblong because of the grain. It really is the grain kind of comes up there, and it gives you kind of a false image there. There's a little bit to take down right there, but not a whole lot. Oh, and this was, I don't know why that chip, it took such a decent chip out of there. It wasn't really it's not as much material missing there as I thought. That's where my housing dado is. It dawned on me when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, the leg's right there. This is my housing dado. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Smell that ballastol. I started putting ballastol in my tomato can. I've had ballastol. I've been using it kind of on Wrangler Star's recommendation. And it smells kind of funny, but seems to be working. I like the fact that it's not harmful. It's like environmentally good or whatever, all organic or whatever you want to call it. Gotta be kidding me. Got about a 30-second take off on either side. Well, you get the idea. And I'll kick everything back on and whatnot when I get ready to shove it in there, and the conundrums we're gonna have when it comes to mounting it and screwing the vice jaws in and everything like that. So yeah, friends and family, I love you. Everybody else, I'll see you on the next clip.